Well, here we are, still just a giving her. Been a while since we've been out doing snow. Kind of nice to be back out. Would have been a little bit nicer to get 4 inches instead of 8 or whatever we got, but can't complain. Everything's going good. Definitely gonna get some hours on this fucker. Chad's blowing snow in my window. The blowers are handling this really good. Truck's handling it really good. We are, especially at places like this, we are running out of places to put snow. This is a little corner lot, so we get all the stuff from the street, and it's a tiny little parking lot, and it's bordered by, well, 2 sides is bordered by the street, so we can't put snow there. One side, well, the other 2 sides are bordered by houses. You can see this house right in front of me. So I can't put snow there. I gotta put it in this back corner, and it is getting tight. This one is always like this, but you get a couple big snows like this, and boy, it adds up quick. And we had one day last week was 50 degrees, so it melted a lot of my piles. But now they're just, it's froze again, so they're just really hard packed. And you do not want to hit them with the plow, because it'll stop you dead in your tracks. The blower is not sounding healthy right now. I just put seafoam in all of them, and I'm trying to run them out of gas and run that seafoam through them. That's why he ran out of gas. You probably ran out of fuel, eh? I thought it was sounding like crap. I'm like, uh-oh. Yeah, it's 10 minutes to 10 right now. 12 hours in, at least I am. We're getting kind of close. I got some places I'm gonna have to go do tomorrow, vacant properties and stuff like that. A lot of the plows haven't gone through some of the side streets, so I know I'm gonna have some problems with that, which is stupid. We've been out all this time. I haven't even seen a plow in hours. I don't know if they all quit or what. I know they have limits on how long they can work. I think they can only work 12 hours, but in our town usually, I don't know, this year it seems like they've really been doing shit. They just, I don't know. The last couple snows I've been wondering what in the world. Like the main roads aren't even done snowing, and the main roads aren't even plowed. Weird. Not sure what their deal is this year. I know before the new year we had a couple of snows in like December and November. And they were having budget issues before the new year, but it shouldn't be an issue now. Trying to cheat here a little bit, put some snow towards the road. Just to save some room. That's not good. Smoky. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is here with our plows, but I think they've been doing a shitty job this year. I don't know. Usually our town's pretty good about it. This year's been weird. Can't imagine they're having budget issues because it's only February and we really haven't had that much snow. It hasn't been, I'd say our snowfall this year has been normal. It hasn't been anything weird, or, I mean, we really haven't had that much snow. I think we've had, I'd say we're pushing on, I think last I heard before this snow, we had 30 inches of snow here this year. So I would imagine with this snow and maybe one of the last little guys, we had maybe 40 inches of snow, and I think our average around here is about 60 inches, so we still have a lot of potential snowfall to come, being that it's early February, but I can't imagine their budget's ruined by now. But who knows, it's the government. One of the most poorly run businesses in the world. That's what I need right there. Someday. Someday when I'm rich and famous. This is gonna be fun. A big old snow pile. Luckily it's light, but that sucker's up to the top of my tailgate. I'm about to back it over here. Oh yeah, we're back plowing, folks. You don't need a back plow. You don't need one of those batwing plows to back plow. You just use your bumper. Woo! We're spinning. Some of these places I've had to kind of reverse plow. I've had to plow out just because these piles get so big when you got this much snow. It's not that it's too heavy, but it's going right over the top of the plow in some spots. I'm having to plow almost paths so that I can pile my snow. I definitely back plowed into the road with my bumper. That's funny. Yeah, here's where I gotta put the snow, and this parking lot goes all the way around. You can see the piles are not very tall, but that's because we've had a lot of warm weather. So that pile was probably 6 foot tall. That's about how tall I can pile it with the V-Plow. It was about 6 foot tall. It's probably only 4 foot tall now because it's melted, but you know, the footprint of the pile is still the same size. And coming in on an angle like this, I really can't get the snow up very high. I have to come in straight with the V-Plow. And so this is really filling up here, and it just makes it tough. We may end up having to bring the tractor over here at some point this year and moving some of this snow, bringing the trailer and moving some of this snow. I've never actually moved it before, but I don't know. This is one of those parking lots where it doesn't take much and this thing is full. But I don't know if we get another snow like this, and almost certainly gonna have to move it, and the owner's not gonna be happy about it because it's gonna be costly. I've had to do it on other jobs, but not here. And there's no grass or anywhere to put snow, so where I'm putting it is completely all parking lot. It's all blacktop where I'm putting the snow. Here I can push the snow up higher because I'm coming in straight at it, but when I'm coming in on an angle, I can't because the plow just doesn't hold the V when you hit the pile. But we're gonna try to pile it up. You can see I got a fence and a house like 2 feet away. Definitely running out of room here. I don't know what the owner would do. I'm not sure if he would have me move it or if he would just let this stay closed off. I have a feeling he would just let it stay closed off. You don't really need to drive around. It's nice, but you don't have to. There's plenty of access to the road. Seeing as it's on a corner. And that's a 6 foot tall fence. And we're about 6 foot tall. I'm not scared to pile the snow up and get stuck on my own pile here because this snow is light. But if you have heavy packy snow and you drive up on these piles, I've gotten myself stuck before on my own pile because I pushed it too far. But this stuff I'm not scared to do that. I'm trying to pile it out at the road as best I can. Save myself some space. I'm gonna have to go all the way around so I don't have to drive through my pile. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. There's a lot of friggin' snow. These piles are huge. And I'm just starting. See if the plow rides up. I haven't really had the problem today. It did it there. Only because I'm going up an incline, but do you guys have problems with your plows riding up on the piles? Your V-Plows, if you have them in scoop, do you have problems with them riding up like that? I don't know if maybe, like, I don't know if, I know it's kind of like a safety mechanism, but mine wants to ride up on these piles, and I can't get down. If I have it in, like, angled like this, like, just left or right, I don't seem to have that problem, but when I'm in scoop, it always wants to ride up on these piles, and it's not even hard packed snow. I don't know, it's kind of frustrating sometimes. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's just this plow. I feel like it's gotten worse over the last couple of years. It didn't used to do it as bad. I feel like it's getting worse, but it could be something's worn out on it. I have absolutely abused this plow for, you know, what it's worth. I got it used, but I don't know if you guys have the same problem. Drop a comment and let me know. That'd be interesting to hear, because I don't know, I feel like it's getting worse. I know it's a safety mechanism for like when you're hitting piles and stuff like that, but I feel like a light snow like this, when I pile it up and put it in scoop, it shouldn't do that. When it's really heavy, it's worse. It does it worse, but I feel like here it shouldn't be doing that. I had one of my customers call me earlier, an older lady, nice old lady, and we do snow removal on roughly 100 units. We have about 45 accounts, but one of them has 50 condos, so I consider it about 100 units. Anyways, we have like 45 accounts, and this nicer older lady calls me and says, "Hey Justin, I just want to let you know," and this is a new account this year, first year I've done this account, and she calls me and says, "Hey Justin, don't worry about coming and doing my snow tonight. You just come tomorrow, because I'm going to bed." This was at like 7 o'clock. "I'm going to bed now, and I won't be awake for you to clean off my car and move my car." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, I won't be awake for you to move my car and clean off my car and get it out of the driveway." Oh my God. I said, "No, somebody's going to be there tonight." No. Somebody will come tomorrow." I said, "No, we have a bunch of places to do, and you know, we need sleep." No, just come tomorrow." I said, "No, somebody's going to be there tonight." I just think it's funny. I mean, you know, nothing against older people or anything like that, but I don't know, when you plow snow, is that in your job description? I've never had somebody ask me that before. And like, part of me, because she's a nice little old lady, wants to like do that, but the other part of me is like, lady, if I did that for everybody, I'd never go home. I don't know, I've never had anyone ask me to do that. And of course, it's just a little tiny driveway, and I'm charging her like 25 bucks or something like that. And I don't even do the account. One of my other guys does. And I couldn't believe it. Sometimes the stuff that people ask you is just craziness. It seems crazy to me. I guess to her, you know, it doesn't seem crazy at all, but to me, it seems absolutely insane. She's not my grandma. I don't even know. If I had one account, I would have no problem with that. But that's probably why the old guy that she had doing snow doesn't want to do it anymore. He's like, I'm not going to come and knock on your door, warm up your car, get all the snow off of it, and all this kind of stuff. And had I known that before I started the job, I would have just charged her more, and I would have done it. But that wasn't part of the agreement at all. I just thought it was funny. I don't know. Seems a little odd. That's I've heard it all doing snow, but that was something new. I haven't heard that one yet. Drop a comment down below. What is the weirdest request you've ever had while doing snow removal? I've had people tell me I hit their vehicle and there's a dent. I had this lady one time, I was plowing a bar, and this lady said I hit her vehicle, and I looked at the dent and there was rust on it. What else? I've had countless people flag me down just while I'm out plowing, especially in these big snowstorms. And they were at the bar too late, and they're on a main street. And I actually had one last year at this account that I'm at right now. There's a bar across the street, and they left their vehicle on the street overnight. And you know, the city plowed them right in, and they couldn't get their vehicle out. And they flagged me down and asked if I could just plow the street for them. I said, where do you want me to put it? Well, you just plow it up, you know, right there on the sidewalk. No, sorry, you're on your own. I'm not doing that. You get in trouble for that kind of stuff. What are some of the other crazy things I've had? Well, countless people stuck, or you get these people, you know, only call you when it's really bad snow, and then, well, last time you did it for 20 bucks or 40 bucks or whatever, and then, you know, you get 3 feet of snow, and they'll call you and they want you to do it for the same. What else? Oh God, I can't even think of all the crazy weird stuff. Drop a comment down below. What's the weirdest request you've ever had while snowblowing or plowing? I'm sure there's some really funny stuff that happens to some of you guys, other plow drivers and snow guys. I can't even think of all the weird, crazy stuff that I've, over the years, I've had some crazy stuff happen. We had a guy earlier, his truck is completely covered in snow, so he cannot see anything. And he pulls out right in front of me. And I knew he was going to do it. I saw it happening. It was just one of those moments where you know somebody's going to pull out before they do, and sure enough, he pulls out. And I couldn't see. It was dark. I couldn't see that his vehicle was completely covered in snow. Well, then he just goes like a bat out of hell once he realized he pulled out in front of me. And we get to the stop sign, and he stops. And he gets out of his truck, and I was like, oh God, what's this guy gonna do? Come yell at me, tell me I was going too fast or this or that? No, he got out and apologized. Hey, I'm really sorry, I didn't see you. I'm really sorry I pulled out in front of you. Never had that happen before, when somebody pulls out in front of you, stop in the middle of the road and get out and apologize. That's kind of funny. Obviously he felt bad, but he didn't need to apologize or stop in the middle of the road. That was a new one. Usually people are just assholes and keep driving. How was it? You look like Frosty.
Getting fucking cold outside.